A late start to day 24. This is August 10th. I got a great resupply from Lisa and Micaiah, and and gonna head up the mountain here a little bit. What have you got to say? Any advice? Any advice for me?
Do your cheer.
Go, Fuji Papa.
No.
Go, Fuji Papa. Go, Fuji Papa. Go, Fuji Papa. Go, Fuji
Always inspiring, this little one.
Papa.
Yay! All right, happy trails. The Jefferson Mountain Wilderness is one of those that I have not hiked through in years past. And one thing I want to do was to, in preparation for this hike, I was looking at some YouTube videos, and people don't show Oregon much. I hiked with some people yesterday and they just pretty much flew through here. There are like 20-mile stretches of the same thing. And so I thought I'd try and document a little bit more, but this is we're on the southwest side of Jefferson. A lot of burned trees in this area from years past, a lot of little pasture meadow kind of thing. Okay, rounded the corner, now getting a view of Three Finger Jack. Yeah, if you look close, there's a trail going up there. That must be how people climb it. Looks like a lot of scree. Turn this around. Some people are probably wondering why I keep wearing the same outfit. I have one for the day and shorts and a t-shirt for the night. Trying to keep things clean. Of course, I'm sweating all day in this thing, but this hood allows me to not bring a whole bunch of sunscreen and keep from getting burned. A little bit of background here. Anyway, that's the story on the hood. It's a NRS, Northwest River Supply, and it actually hasn't stunk to this point, if you can believe that. Crazy good. SPF 50 as well. All right, catch you down the road. Pardon the wind noise, if it should be. See the trail going up the side, perhaps right there. This Three Finger Jack, I'm just right under it. I don't know where the fingers are, but just some rugged country. You got all the shale right here coming out. Trees, alpine trees. Only a few grow here and there. A little bit of this burned rocky hillside. It's kind of a crapshoot, roll of the dice on what way the wind's blowing from the smoke from the Willamette Valley. But I don't know, tomorrow might have some better views, but what are you gonna do? You gotta keep on walking. Sometimes the blowdowns block the trail and you have to figure out where you're supposed to go. I see the trail is over there, so thank goodness there's been people here before me, otherwise I'd be figuring it out. But yeah, that's just, sometimes there's trees that are down that haven't been able to be cleared out yet. Good morning, day number 25. I've got the backside of Three Finger Jack behind me. 50 degrees this morning. Actually had a little bit of wind blowing through the night, whipping the tent around, and made me dress up a little bit more this morning. But I know the sun's coming out. Sun is out, clear skies, and the smoke went away. So what the heck? Looks like it's gonna be a great day. Catch you down the trail. A pretty clear look at the sisters this morning. Some of the smoke has rolled in and kind of settled in there. You look right in the middle of the screen right there, there's a tip of Washington, and then the north side of Three Finger Jack. I end up staying on the other side of the lake, up on the other side of those mountains. I'm a couple miles into it today. Jefferson becoming more and more into view and larger. By the time the day is done, I think I'm going to be past that guy, northwards. Hey, I stopped for lunch at Shale Lake. Man, that was a tough 12.4 miles this morning. Stopped for lunch. I got nuts and fig Newtons. Probably going to pull out some other stuff here as well. It makes it tough when there's just an uneven surface, walking on rocks, and a lot of blowdowns that I had to go through, up and over, around. Anyway, that's life on the trail. But here I am with my lunch. Let me look at this. Turn this around. I'm sitting here under I guess you call it the foothill of Mount Jefferson. So a neat little camp here at Shale Lake. And I think I probably got another 8 to go today for camp. There's a creek right at that point. This Mount Jefferson wilderness has a lot of rugged characteristics. Just, I don't know if you can tell the steepness of that. The shale piles that are just pretty much straight down. Rugged country. And a little more about that ruggedness of Mount Jefferson area. You have patches like this where every step needs to be pretty precise. I did roll my ankle a couple of days ago in the lava fields, and fortunately, as it started to roll, I bailed out and dove forward, and it was thankfully some soft ground right there, but that was the first and only time I fell at this. But anytime this uneven surface like this, you really have to pay attention. I am afraid of rolling my ankle and having to hit a SOS button to get me out of here. Anyway, everything's going good now though. Here's the glacial stream coming down from Jefferson. This is called Milk Creek. It's got some neat little water features on it. You can probably hear it in the background. I'm on the northwest side of Mount Jefferson in the Mount Jefferson wilderness. It just disappeared up there. I just wanted to show you the fire that came through here. And I don't know if it's going to do it justice, but it is just crazy. Way over on the side hills, this whole area, and then it just keeps on going. And then of course, all of this in front of me, as you can see, it goes and goes. This is Russell Creek. Somehow I'm supposed to cross this if I want to get to camp. I think I've got another guy down there looking at figuring out how to cross it. I'll just go figure it out. You always don't want to cross a raging river like that alone, so waited. Lens showed up, and we ended up figuring out a plan, threw a tree across, and actually ended up waiting. It just didn't seem safe. But anyway, this is Lens, nicknamed Lens, and we're probably going to be traveling for a while tonight.
With wet feet.
Yeah. So that raging creek is coming from what's left of the glaciers up here on the top north and west side of Mount Jefferson. So yeah, it's raging in the afternoon. It's going to be towards the evening, as the sun melts the snow, it's going to get higher and higher. People didn't have near the difficulty crossing it in the morning apparently, but yeah, we ended up going knee high, got across safely in the buddy system, and anyway, about 0.3 miles to camp, and we will I'll say goodnight right now, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Milkshake.
Yeah, it's like that from all the silt that's coming off the mountain. Good morning from what is called Jefferson Park. There's the north side of Mount Jefferson. I did get in late last night after crossing Russell Creek. Had to walk about 3 miles in wet shoes. They are actually dry this morning. I took the insoles out there, and they're dry. They're fine. Found this neat lake, actually called Russell Lake. And I don't know if you can see, but I set up my tent back there, right next to a lake. This Russell Lake, beautiful little setting. Yeah, I got in late last night, and I just boiled some water, set up the tent, filtered some water, and ate in the tent. and pretty much trying to survive that night. But yeah, the shoes are dry this morning for the most part. I took the insoles out and ready to go. Have a 1,000-foot climb this morning, and then it's all downhill from there. Should be into Olallie resort just right around noon, I believe, and then I need to keep heading on a little bit further. Here at the top of the climb coming out of Jefferson Park, thought I'd give you a little pano of that. I don't know if you could tell, but there was quite a burn in here, and it seems to be recovering pretty well. But yeah, that was a while ago. That was that lake that I camped at, right there on the other side. Mount Jefferson Wilderness all summed up right here. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks. Burned forest, more rocks, trail of rocks. I really don't think I'm gonna find a reason to come back here. Got some green here and there, but gosh, it is hard on the legs. I made it to Olallie Lake mid-afternoon, but after the last 35 miles, I was just beat. It was really tough country to walk in. So I set up a tent just right near the store. Through the trees over there, you see a little store. And then got a picnic table here. I just boiled some water for dinner. And then, of course, there's the toilet. So got everything I need to be good to rest up today and hit hard tomorrow. I think I got 50 miles for 2 days, so it'll be a challenge, but I think I can do it. Hikers have been coming in ever since I got here in mid-afternoon, just streaming in, getting a cold drink. Some have been resupplying, actually, buying the ramen and crackers and candy bars and that kind of thing, but sitting right here in the shade, just kind of taking in this whole lake scene. You're not able to swim in the lake, but there's another lake really close called Ed Lake that you can jump in. So actually clean today.